A real burn. Hot Ones host, who is famous for reducing stars to tears with his spicy wing challenge, pokes fun at Prince Harry, suggesting the royal doesn't have the palace or the palate to withstand his fiery food. A YouTube star who is famous for rubbing shoulders with celebrities while challenging them to feast on agonizingly spicy chicken wings has jokingly thrown down the gauntlet to Prince Harry, agreeing that the wayward royal doesn't have the palace or the palate to stomach his fiery food. Sean Evans, the Illinois-born host of popular interview series Hot Ones, has sat down with everyone from Scarlett Johansson and Bryan Cranston to Oscar winner Cate Blanchett, all of whom have bravely chewed their way through his 10-round spicy wing challenge while answering his searingly personal questions. But when it comes to Harry, 38, Evans says he is doubtful the royal, or indeed many of his fellow Brits, could cope with the spicy trial. Poking fun at the Duke of Sussex's sensational decision to quit the monarchy along with his wife Meghan Markle, Evans laughed along with DailyMail.com at the launch of his collaboration with Emmett's on Grove Pizzeria, suggesting that Prince Harry doesn't have the palate or the palace. However, Harry isn't the only person who Evans doubts can master his 10-wing challenge, claiming that he fears most Brits struggle to deal with ultra-spicy dishes. Sometimes historically, you worry about the British palate, Evans said. Guess we'll see, it's hard to predict. I've learned to never underestimate anybody. However, he confessed that he wouldn't know how to go about getting in touch with the Sussexes, joking, "How do you even reach them?" The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been holed up in their Montecito mansion with their 2 children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, since they stepped back as senior royals to become financially independent in 2020. Earlier this year, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex confirmed they were vacating their remaining UK home base Frogmore Cottage, which sits on the grounds of Windsor Castle. A source told People the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were matter-of-fact about being asked to leave Frogmore Cottage and didn't make any attempts to overturn the decision. The source added Harry, 38, and Meghan, 41, were happy to raise their 2 children in California. Hot Ones, which has acquired billions of views since its inauguration in 2015, producers wondered why the prince didn't reach out to them given he was on his promotional tour for his book, Spare. The format of the show involves Evans and his guests eating 10 chicken wings, each prepared with a progressively hotter hot sauce. Evans states the show's tagline at the beginning of each episode, "The show with hot questions, and even hotter wings." Hot Ones, which has acquired billions of views since its inauguration in 2015, producers wondered why the prince didn't reach out to them given he was on his promotional tour for his book, Spare. The format of the show involves Evans and his guests eating 10 chicken wings, each prepared with a progressively hotter hot sauce. Evans states the show's tagline at the beginning of each episode, "The show with hot questions, and even hotter wings." Grammy Award-winning singer Lorde stepped up to the challenge, scoffing all 10 wings without breaking a sweat or shedding a tear. YouTuber David Dobrik ended up vomiting in a trash can. Singer Selena Gomez and talk show host Jimmy Kimmel went head-to-head on the show, which ended up with pair crying and desperately drinking milk to alleviate the burn. Emmy-winning British actress Maisie Williams shivered uncontrollably while eating the spicy wings but managed to complete the challenge. As did Stranger Things' Millie Bobby Brown, who took on the challenge with aplomb despite grimacing throughout the 10 rounds. On the most recent episode, former One Direction crooner Niall Horan appeared on the show to promote his new single Heaven. Before he started the challenge, the Irish singer stated he thought it was better TV when people have snot running everywhere. During their interview, Neil completed the challenge, during which he started to visibly shake. Prince Harry is certainly no stranger to appearing on celebrity-loved talk shows, having done several on-air interviews in order to promote his bombshell memoir Spare. Harry's explosive tell-all laid bare the estrangement from his family, and the accompanying TV interviews that the Duke took part in saw him reveal even more bombshell stories and allegations about his family. After appearing on numerous shows including ABC's Michael Strahan, 60 Minutes with Anderson Cooper and U.S. breakfast show Good Morning America, Harry then went on to down tequila shots in an interview with The Late Show's Stephen Colbert to promote his explosive tell-all. Critics labeled the prince's numerous sit-downs the wine tour, and his interviews were also the source of much mockery in a recent episode of South Park called The Worldwide Privacy Tour. If former Hot Ones celebrity guests have shown in years gone by, Harry may have real reason to shed tears by downing the fiery hot sauce. Most celebs appear on Hot Ones to promote their newest project. It's strange Harry didn't reach out as he was on various shows, including one where he nicked shots of tequila, a show source said.